Hello and welcome to KDP with a Twist podcast. I'm Tammie Chrin, a self-publishing enthusiast, and I'm dedicated to helping you grow your business by adding a new twist to the KDP self-publishing world. I've been branding booklets for businesses since 2018. I'm the founder of KDP for B2B, which stands for Kindle Direct Publishing for Business to Business. We'll explore how to leverage your KDP self-publishing skills by helping businesses create branded booklets featuring their content. If you're interested in starting and growing your own KDP for B2B business, you've come to the right place. I'll introduce you to a few ways that you can get paid to help businesses create their own branded booklets without keywords or ads. Yes, that's right, without keywords or ads. This is what I call a triple win. The business elevates its brand, adds value to its customers, and stands out from their competition. You get paid a setup fee for each book created, plus you can make money for every book sold. And customers feel as though they have received a gift and something they will use and love. Join me every Tuesday as I will share some practical tips and advice on how you can get your own KDP for B2B adventure started. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, welcome to KDP with a Twist podcast. This is going to be part 2 of A+ content, and this is going to be about content restrictions. So I'm going to go over what Amazon's KDP has as restrictions for A+ content. I hope everybody's doing well out there and you're out there talking with business owners and getting your books up and on Amazon and having a great time doing it. If you have any questions about branding booklets for businesses, this is the podcast for you. I talk a lot about how to, create books for businesses like logs, trackers, journals, all those type of things. You have many videos on it. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And I'd love to do a podcast about what you would like to know more about branding booklets for businesses. So let's dive in. Content restriction for A+ content. Guaranteed information, including references to off Amazon return or refund policies, is strictly prohibited in A+ content. Any violations to the KDP terms and conditions and content guidelines are prohibited. So they're talking about both terms and conditions through KDP and the content guidelines. So I would definitely look at both of those and make sure you're staying in the, without getting banned through KDP. So look at your terms and conditions, and you can find those on platform for KDP, and you'll be able to go type into topics and put in A+ content guidelines or KDP terms and conditions. You can find it very easily, and it will explain a lot more. Do not include any shipping details, for example, free shipping, QR barcodes, or personal information such as phone numbers, address, or email on A+ pages. Now they're talking about on the page. I did have someone ask me about if I do put them in the books, like the business's contact information, QR codes, and I do add those to the books and have had no problem at all whatsoever. They're talking about when you're building the A+ content landing page. That's what I'll call it, landing page there. So do not add those details. No quotes or attributions may be made in A+ content to individuals, customers, or private figures. A maximum of 4 quotes or endorsements is allowed. And these should only be from well-known publications or public figures and must be accompanied by the author and citing publications in the title. So we don't run into this as often as branding booklets for businesses. So if it does come up, at least you'll be aware of it. But basically, we're dealing with the business owner, and they have all of their content information, and we know where it's coming from. But always good to know. Do not reference or compare products with competitors, regardless of how competitors are mentioned. For example, specific names described as others, or otherwise. The content is intended to build the brand and provide additional products details, not to discuss competitors. So that's good to know as well. So we're not going to talk about other people's journals and how much better yours is. You're going to just put in the journal, and we're building that brand. That's what they're discussing. Comparison charts may only compare against other books in your KDP account. So you can't compare other books to competitors, basically. And I think that's a good good thing not to do. Just build your brand, do your thing, and go from there. Do not include pricing, promotional details, or discuss promotions references such as affordable, cheap, bonus, free, or language directing customers to purchase with such things as buy now, add to cart, get yours now, and shop with us. So they don't want anything in your graphics saying any of those words or even in your descriptions. Do not mention time-sensitive information such as now, new, latest, yet, on sale, and the latest product. The best is yet to come. The best is yet, or reference to the holidays. So those are good things to know. So do not reference to the holidays as well. Trademarks and copyright symbols are acceptable if they are a reasonable size. They don't say what size, so we may have to do a little digging, and either already included on a product packaging or always displayed as a part of your logo or both. Standalone symbols otherwise are never allowed. Any trademark or copyright symbols must be removed from text copy. Web links or language attempting to redirect to other sites inside or outside of Amazon, including your other products, are prohibited. So if you have another product you're selling and you're referring to it on your A+ content, they're saying that's prohibited. We do not sell certain content, including content that will be determined as hate speech, promotes the abuse or sexual exploitation of children, contains pornography, glorifies rape or pedophilia, advocates terrorism, or other material we deem inappropriate or offensive. To learn more about our content, go to content guidelines. Like I said, I would definitely go up and check out the content guidelines on your KDP page. References to off Amazon customer services or contact information is prohibited. For example, contact us if you have a problem, your phone number or contact email. So again, they're referring to on the A+ content, not inside your book, but I still would stay away from putting to contact you if you have a problem inside your book. Or text that attempt to mimic Amazon's logos, detail page headings, or details allowed are not permitted. References to Amazon supported programs or brand products are permitted. So that is the content restrictions. There's a few more pages of different types of restrictions that you might want to go through. This was just the content ones. They do have ones for claims and awards and many more other topics that you might want to know about. And I just think that it's always good for you as your business to always keep an eye on what the restrictions are and how they'll affect you, and make sure that you don't get your account banned or have problems. So go ahead and check that out. I was just referring to these as as of today. They may have changed already, so I highly recommend that you do your own due diligence and check out the A+ content guidelines plus the KDP terms and conditions. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I hope all is well, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday. Bye. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you know anybody else struggling with KDP and not making sales, or even having trouble with ads and keywords, please share KDP with a Twist podcast or have them subscribe to my YouTube channel. At KDP with a Twist podcast, I will be going over lots of strategies every Tuesday, and I'll be putting this information into small chunks, so it'll make it easier to digest. And then you can get started making money with KDP for B2B ASAP. For more information, go to my website. Make sure you get on the email list so you can stay in the loop with all things KDP. My website name is my name, Tammie Chrin. That's it, TammieChrin.com. TammieChrin.com. It'll also be in the transcripts below. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for your time, and bye for now.